Stay tuned, guys. Let me know if you guys have any questions. So again, it's your boy Cobe Rising. It's coming for you. Coming for you.
Everyone know we the realest, a bunch of go-getters. I bet you can tell I'm the illest. You don't need your fingers to fill it. You know I can straight spit, knock you out with a late hit. Feel like I'm the one, like I'm Neil, but this is the real life, not the Matrix. I'm about to go ape shit.
What it do? What it do? It's your boy Cobe Rise and Rise. You dig? We back at it again with a banger. Man, what's going on, man? Happy Thanksgiving to everybody, man. What's going on, my dog Amir? That workout was crazy. I mean, crazy work, man. Shout out to the co-host of the show, man, Ernest. What's going on, big dog? Happy Thanksgiving. And once again, man, happy birthday, man, because you dig what I'm saying. We always going to put on for our folks. You feel me? Today's topic is going to be crazy, y'all. Thanksgiving plant-based, but I'm going to also give some tips on what you can do to stay healthy and stay in a lean, mean machine while you doing or while you are participating in Thanksgiving. But I also want to point out that if you guys didn't know that, did y'all hear Ice Spice got a BBL reduction? Huh? Did y'all hear that? We're going to cover it all, man. We're going to finish up with the introduction and we're going to get to the topics. You dig what I'm saying? So stay tuned. Let's finish up the introduction and we're going to come back hard. Yeah, dig.
Ain't no gotta roll out. I know gotta roll out, yeah. I know gotta roll out, yeah. I roll on
You dig. Come on, man. Turn that up, man. Turn that up. We're going to party. What's going on, party?
Can that be you, baby?
You already know how I go. You feel me? You go. Man, listen, I told y'all I was going to freestyle a little bit, man. Hold on, man. We're going to freestyle for a little bit. Yo, I say happy Thanksgiving. You know how we living. And that boy skin, everything real vivid. 4K. Oh, let me stop, man. Let me stop. What's going on, man? It's your boy Cobe Rise and Rise. You dig? We're back at it again with a banger. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to the brand Queen City Organics. That's right. We have the sea moss live and direct. If you guys are looking for the fitness sea moss, make sure you guys are hitting me on the IG at King Alajuwan 21 and also hit me on Facebook at Rise and Rise Academy. All right. Click the link in the bio. If you're interested in the sea moss, go to my IG page and then you'll see the link in the bio. You dig what I'm saying? Also, if you're looking to get in shape, and you probably want to get in shape if you're not in shape, especially for Thanksgiving, you dig? We're going to tap in so we can get you right. Shout out to our fish. She said, oh, that's a tough one. I love to eat on Thanksgiving. Listen, shorty, I swear I mean Love to eat on Thanksgiving. Listen, I'm gonna talk about it tonight, man. We really gonna get into it. So I'm gonna give some of the tips that I do. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to give some of the tips that y'all do because we love to eat on Thanksgiving, and I have a couple of unpopular opinions about this thing. You dig what I'm saying? And we're gonna give a different little spin on it. All right. So I'm just curious to hear what everybody thinks about it. You dig? But without further ado, man, it wouldn't be right if I didn't have the homie on with us. You dig what I'm saying? So not only are we gonna bring in my homie, but without further ado, not only is he the homie, he's also one of the co-hosts to the show. So welcome, my boy, Jabari from the Body Time. Yeah,
Witness
dude.
the might of the Jabari.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. What's popping, bro, man? What's going
What's
on, big
good
dog?
with you, sir? It's good to see
Man,
you.
listen, we healthy, bro. And I know you healthy because you just did a huge race out there in Dallas, big dog. Shout out to my man Jabari,
Yes, sir.
man, for doing that race. You dig what I'm saying? I know that shit was crazy, bro. How was everything, man? We're gonna give a round of applause for you, man, because that
Thank you.
is
Appreciate it.
crazy. Y'all may not necessarily know what he did, but he gonna tell y'all what he did in this, man. What's going on? Talk to him, big dog.
For sure. Yeah. High Rocks Dallas was was exhilarating, electrifying,
I love
everything
that.
I wanted it to be. And it was intense, but it was a lot of fun. Great 2 hours of work, sweat,
Yes, sir.
fire, agony, all that stuff. And had
Mhm.
my cousin out there, along with my good best friends out there cheering me on. It was amazing.
I
And
love it.
but to see so many fit people, man, so many fit people in
Absolutely.
shape, energized. It was just it was an electric atmosphere. It felt like being in the midst of a college football game while on the field, but
Come
with
on,
all the electricity around and stuff like that. So
bro. Listen, I think it's such a great thing that what you pretty much saying is you have a community. And I think
yeah,
a lot of people need a fitness community because when you have a fitness community, it does help you stay in shape. Like I remember when I started working out, by myself. And I'm not saying it was boring or nothing. Like I did good work. But man, it's something different, man, when you have people that's working out with you. Shout out to our fit, man. I know she got a gang, you feel me? And I know that just does help you stay fit and it makes you want to go harder. You know, and I work out with my guys. And shout out to my man Amir in the building, man. So you know we're gonna get it in. Man, we got some boxing workouts tomorrow. Listen, it's crazy. We got weights, we got boxing, look, all week, man. Basketball. I mean, it's just a group of people that I associate with that we pretty much are used to staying fit with. I got some guys who I only do boxing with, but that's my boxing crew. I got some guys that I only do weights with because that's my weightlifting crew. You dig? And then I got some guys I play ball with, but that's my basketball crew. But so my point is, we all kind of group together in any type of sense so we can stay in shape. And that's essentially what you want. You dig what I'm saying? So, and that's what I think that you're doing too with the races because I mean, you meet so many people in these races, dog. I mean, good
yes,
Lord.
yeah.
It just makes you want to stay into it. But not only does it make y'all want to stay fit, I mean, at the same time, you guys kind of grow together. You know what I'm saying? You kind of start to, you want to hang out more and you want to do more healthy things together. And I think it's a real thing. And I think it's a blessing, to be honest with you, man. I always promote that. So shout out to you, big dog, for real.
No, appreciate it, man. There was actually a guy that actually Tiz, two guys I need to mention. Andrew and Ernest. One
Shout out
Andrew,
to Ernest, man.
never Ernest. This Andrew living down here in same town I'm in, and Ernest living up in Illinois, and we actually came across paths on IG. Although me and Andrew been trying to get up for a minute to work out and stuff like that,
Big
and
facts.
both local. So it was great. We finally meet and then chop it up and just like really share our race experience, and even had lunch after and just vibe out.
Facts.
And just like learn to do more stuff together in fitness and whatnot, man. And it was amazing. It was amazing.
Love it.
Atmosphere. There was many other people that were also from down this way that were out there that we didn't cross paths, but they also competed, and it was just an amazing experience. We'll do
That's
again.
what's up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. High Rocks Atlanta, late April next year.
Oh yeah, man. Shout out to Atlanta, man. So if y'all boys in Atlanta, or if y'all want to check out these next races, man, come out in April. It's gonna be another race out there, and it's gonna be a lot, man. So, and that actually leads to my next topic, man, talking about traveling and just doing everything with fitness, man. With the holidays coming up, with tomorrow being Thanksgiving, man, and happy Thanksgiving to everybody, in case I didn't say it. And shout out to our fit, man. So we're looking at ways that we can stay fit for Thanksgiving, right? And I was actually going to give my unpopular opinion about this, right? So she said she loved to eat, and I love to eat too on Thanksgiving. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I think a lot of people who lift weights, we all love to eat. I promise you, we all love to eat, man. And so my unpopular opinion, man, and I'm gonna give my quick tip about it because it's a real thing. I want y'all to enjoy your Thanksgiving. I really want everyone to enjoy their Thanksgiving because I understand how hard it is to really, enjoy your Thanksgiving because too many people are worried about trying to stay in shape. Too many people are worried about getting overweight or eating too much, yada yada on Thanksgiving, man. And so, honestly, I'm gonna tell you some of the things that fit people do when we go out for Thanksgiving. Fit people eat. We eat on Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
We eat a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because we work out so hard during the year that we indulge ourselves to the point where, like, listen, I work my A off for 364 days out the year. I'm about to eat on this day. You understand me? And I'm not saying pig it out, but my point is when you do the work all year, that one day is not gonna hurt you. But what I'm saying is, if you go that hard for 364 days, you do tend to have certain disciplines that come with that. For example, you'll learn when you work out and you're starting to stay in shape, and you even know from competing, you necessarily can't pig out. You need to be disciplined. You need to have a good regimen of food and clean food because you don't want to just eat a bunch of fried foods and fats and stuff before your race because you'll end up doing worse. Because your body, you end up paying for it. And so what I'm also going to say is that on Thanksgiving Day, when you think you want to pig out, you actually won't pig out. Your body is almost like, nah, bro. It's going to make you pick out certain foods to eat. I'm going to give you an example. So it's going to make you not double carb up, to be honest with you. Or you start to think, oh, well, you know what? Today's Thanksgiving, leg day's Friday. Let me double up on carbs and I'll use that energy to burn it off the next day.
Right.
Because that is the mentality of someone who's fit. They're automatically going to think this way. So they may have a carb over here, a protein over here, have their fibers over here and their vegetables because that's naturally what they eat all year round. 364 days, you're getting your proteins, you're getting your fats, you're getting your fibers, you're getting your carbs, your complex carbs purposely. So when you do this for 300 plus days, this one day, you're not necessarily going to pig out. And if you do pig out, it ain't going to be a pig out like if you never worked out before. If you're just used to just going hard, it's going to be a little bit different. And to be honest with you, your body won't necessarily be bombarded with the tiredness because you're inapt to maintaining your awakeness. You're maintaining yourself. And naturally, every time I eat, I go out for a walk naturally because that's just what I do. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to Charmaine, man. And shout out to our fit. She actually says she seconds that. My coach always gives his clients passes on Thanksgiving, and I've picked up the mindset too. Enjoy your day and get back on track. One day isn't going to ruin all your hard work. You dig what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about. If you're training, you will naturally have an inclination to stay disciplined. So over time, you're going to stay disciplined, but the point is you bust your tail all year. You work out all year. So when the time like this does come, it ain't going to hurt you to go hard on Thanksgiving Day because the next day you're going to work out anyway.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, RFit, and correct me if I'm wrong, I bet you that coach come back and be like, all right, pig out on Thanksgiving, you're going to come back Friday. We're going to bust that ass again. We're going to bust that ass again because the work don't stop. One day don't stop. So have your fun because we've been working all year just for Thanksgiving Day. So when you do have that sweet potato pie, you know you bust your ass for it. You ran all the miles. You ran all the miles on that treadmill. You lifted all that weight, all that deadlifting, all that squatting, all that bench pressing, that blood, that sweat, them tears, because you know you was crying doing them burpees. All of that. And you get to eat like this on Thanksgiving and it not mess you up. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing, man. And shout out to my man Ernest. He says, here are a few nuggets I want to give. When it comes to Thanksgiving, eat more vegetables with the meal. I agree. Don't go hungry unless you've eaten something in your stomach. And that's my nuggets to advise. And actually, I agree. I do agree for people who are trying to not pig out on Thanksgiving. I will also say I recommend going for a walk as soon as you finish eating so you can walk off what you have eaten. I would also recommend drinking water all day. I recommend only drinking that water all damn day. Yep, don't drink nothing else. Drink your water. Stay with your water. And when you drink your water, you're naturally going to feel more full, so you won't eat that much anyway.
Right, exactly.
Stick to mostly vegetables on your plate and don't pig it out. And honestly, limit yourself to one plate. Limit yourself to one plate. And then just the rest of them, take it to go. Shout out to Unblock, man. What's going on? And shout out to our fish. She says every single time. Listen, coach gonna be on your ass. You dig what I'm saying? And it ain't gonna be a time where we not. Because we understand Thanksgiving is the day where everybody pigs out. I also looked up this fact too. Plumbers make the most money on Thanksgiving. The balls be clogging them toilets up. You
Right.
Hey man, listen. Don't be that guy and don't be that girl. Don't be that one, man. And that's a fact. But I will say this, man. Listen, enjoy Thanksgiving. Just really, honestly, and truly, enjoy your Thanksgiving. Please do that. But keep in mind, just keep it real. Stay trim. Stay trim on your plate. I can't stand seeing a Thanksgiving plate where it's just loaded with liquid from all this like Thanksgiving food. You got the grease from the turkey. You got that grease from the mac and cheese. You got the grease from them ham hocks and them greens. And you got all this on one plate. And you know that plate is always a weak ass plate. It's always folded. And just ripping all them juices, man. Don't be that person, man. Just clean it up this year, y'all. But
Rain it out.
Coming from a fit perspective, that's how fit people look at Thanksgiving. We look at it like it's another way to get my healthy carbs, healthy proteins, and healthy fats so we can burn it off the next day in the gym because we gonna go to the gym. That should be y'all's mindsets when y'all trying to do this thing. You dig what I'm saying? So shout out to Ernest, man. Shout out to our fit, man. What you think about that, Jabbar? What you give on this?
Definitely. One of the things I did say was, drain out those juices, like, cut down the food, drain out the excess juices, and keep it up. Yeah, have a good blended plate, not heavy for one thing. Just heavy vegetables, heavy carbs, heavy proteins.
That's a fact.
And save some for the next day. But definitely afterwards,
that's what I'm talking about.
For a little bit, and definitely hit that gym the next day, and the next day after that.
That right there is the most. That's the most important thing right there. Make sure your ass get in that gym.
Right.
Make sure your ass get in that gym. You dig? I mean, that's just a solid fact. That's at the end of the day, man. Now I'm gonna also give a perspective too. So it is a way to stay plant-based while you are on this diet. You dig? I'm going to show you guys a TikTok video real quick because I really want you guys to see that you can actually do a plant-based Thanksgiving. All right? And this is just for my plant-based folks out there because it is a way to do that. You dig? So I want you guys to turn your volumes up so you can hear the video that I'm gonna show you guys on a Thanksgiving plate. This plate looks really good, man. You dig what I'm saying? And shout out to the the content creator that did this. The content creator is Amali Sonali. You dig? Follow her on TikTok. It's Amali Sonali. AMALISONALI. So check this video out, man, and let me know what you think about what she's talking about for Thanksgiving dinner. Watch this, y'all. Oh, it's buffering, man. You know my internet going crazy right now. Go ahead and let me try to rewind that real quick. It might be part of the video, to be quite frank with you. Here we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look just like regular Thanksgiving food, man, but it's all plant-based. Now, I'm gonna give y'all some gems real quick. All right. What you're looking at right here is there's a wraps. This right here, this is oyster mushrooms, and what she had fried was fried oyster mushrooms. I have made fried oyster mushrooms before, and if you guys look at my YouTube video, you know I made fried oyster mushroom wings, and them joints was banging. And what she did was she put the oyster mushrooms in the greens or the cabbage, it looks like, and with a little bit of onion in it to give it some flavor. So that way it gives you the idea, or if it's looking like pork inside of the greens. So this is an idea. Now, these right here are called black-eyed peas. Listen, I love black-eyed peas, man. How many of y'all like black-eyed peas out there, man?
Yeah.
I'm a black-eyed pea fan. And so that is also vegan. That's exactly right. So black-eyed peas is a great stapleton for Thanksgiving to plant-based. You dig? So I just wanted to show you guys that because it was important. She also made mashed potatoes and gravy. You feel me? And I just wanted to really show you guys that it is possible to be plant-based. And I typically, what I would do for plant-based meals, and anybody else is plant-based out there, try these out. There's a vegan mac and cheese recipe also. And I'm telling you guys, if you guys are looking for a good mac and cheese that's baked, you know how we make our baked mac and cheese? I really want you guys to try this recipe out, man. So I'm going to show you guys a nice and crispy vegan mac and cheese that looks really, really good, man. So here we go. And shout out to the content creator that made this too, because I want to give a shout out so that way you can look at their page and get their recipes. All right. So this content creator is Vegan Hippie Soul, and that's SOL. So Vegan Hippie, HIPPIE SOL. Soul, Vegan Hippie Soul. She has a vegan mac and cheese recipe. And I'm telling you guys, look at that mac and cheese, man. It don't even look like it's plant-based, but it is. And she's going to give you guys the recipe, and it's going to break it down right here. So if you guys are on Instagram, for my Instagram family, tune in on my YouTube at Rise and Rise Academy to check this out, because this right here is going to flip your minds upside down. Check it out.
Today we're making vegan mac and cheese, and this video is going to go really quick. So you're going to start with making a roux.
Man, this thing is freezing up. I guess my internet is absolutely trash tonight.
It's like that Tyson Jake Paul fight.
Hey man, look. Hey man, this is TikTok getting like Netflix out here, man. It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's getting crazy out here, man.
Get them servers right.
You know what's crazy? Yeah, TikTok need to get their servers right, man. And you know what? I think it's because it's the night before TikTok. It's the night before Thanksgiving, so everybody's on like social media.
Me or read the comments, or just simply.
Let me back it up a little bit, man, and see if I can try to play it out, because this is crazy. Here you go. All right, let's see if it's gonna
go really quick. So you're gonna start with making a roux. Melt some.
So what she's doing is she's melting butter, or it's a plant-based butter. So I have actually the recipe right here. So what she's making is cashew cream, y'all. She's making cashew cream. So you're boiling a half a cup of cashews in salt water for 30 minutes. That's the first thing you do. Then you drain it and you blend it with plant-based milk. And then you gradually add the plant-based milk. The cheese that she uses is called Via or Life cheddar. Follow your heart cheddar and vegan Parmesan. That's what
some vegan butter. Take some flour.
So as you can see it right here, she's stirring it up right now. And I'm pausing it because I'm trying to help the servers catch up. That's how you kind of help these things out. You dig? Shout out to my cousin Darian, man. What's going on, big dog? We talking about Thanksgiving tips. to try to stay healthy and try to stay lean. So what are some of your tips, man, that you can give some of the people out here so that way they can eat a decent Thanksgiving so that way they're not overindulging on this stuff, man? All right, so we're going to give it to the video of Vegan Hippie Soul. So check it out.
Flour, and you're just going to mix that and let it cook for about a minute till the flour cooks out. Slowly add in your vegan
There it
milk
is.
and your Miyoko's cream cheese or whatever vegan cream cheese you like to use.
So as soon as you see it, she's adding the cheese into it. She had a little bit of flour in there to give it some thickness. And I think that's one of the gems that she did, was she added a little bit of flour. So make sure you guys are following her so you can actually see the whole thing. And I'm going to play little bits of it, but I want you guys to pay attention because this is something that you can actually do fairly quick.
And then you're going to go ahead and whisk that. I like to slowly add in my milk and then also add in some cashew cream. This is optional, but I like to do it. But if you're allergic, just omit it. And then you're going to add in the vegan cheeses of your choice and stir. We're going to.
Now, remember I told y'all before, the cashew cream is a half a cup of cashews and salt water for 30 minutes. You boil it, drain it, blend it with the plant-based milk, gradually add the milk. Then that's how you make cashew cream. That helps thicken it up a little bit.
Garlic potato stacks.
Oh, my bad, y'all.
Hey y'all, today we're making vegan mac and cheese.
Okay, fast forward a little bit, catch you back up.
And your Miyoko's cream cheese or whatever vegan cream cheese you like to use. And then you're going to go ahead and whisk that. I like to slowly add in my milk and then also add in some cashew cream. This is optional, but I like to do it. But if you're allergic, just omit it. And then you're going to add in the vegan cheeses of your choice and stir. We're going to season with whatever seasonings you like. Let your ancestors guide you. And if you have bad ancestors, take that up with God, not me, or read the comments, or just simply buy my cookbook, whatever you choose. And then you're going to add in some mustard, just a little bit of mustard. This helps create the sharpness in the vegan mac and cheese, in my opinion. And then you're going to add in some salt and pepper and a little bit of Worcestershire or whatever sauce. Make sure it's vegan, and a little bit of liquid smoke just for that smoked cheese kind of taste. I like that. That's optional. And then your vegan mac and cheese should sound like what you hear in this audio. And if you know, you know. Add the
Man, that milk, listen, that mac and cheese looking like it's about to bust.
vegan mac and cheese to a baking pan. Add more cheese sauce on top with vegan cheese.
So, and that's what she's doing right now. So she's about to bake it now. So she's cooked it down. She stirred it up and all that good stuff. And it looks good already. But you know us black folks, man, we love us some baked mac and cheese, man. It just does something to our soul. I don't know what it is, but it tastes so good when you bake it. And what she's about to do, I think she's about to make it crispy on top. So when she bakes it, I'm assuming that she's going to put that skillet in the oven to break it up a little bit.
Garlic potato stacks.
Whoops, I think I did it again. I think I went
Hey,
down.
today we're making vegan mac and cheese.
Fast forward a little bit.
And then you're going to add for that audio and mac and cheese to a baking pan. Add more
we
cheese
go.
sauce on top with vegan cheese paprika. And to melt the cheese, read the comments. You're going to bake at 400 degrees until the cheese is
Look at
melted.
that, man. Good Lord. Now tell me, Jabari, does that not look good, big dog?
Oh, it does.
My Lord
It
have mercy.
does.
So for my plant-based people that's trying to make a plant-based mac and cheese, I second this right here. I second this right here. It is it's a beautiful thing to try something that's plant-based. That's actually pretty good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I think that's going to be an option that you can do. And then the other video, it was about a potato stack. Yes, you can eat potatoes. It's plant-based too. And just don't eat much of it. But the point is you do garlic potatoes, and you can even add a little bit of rosemary to it. And that can technically be your fulfilling. That could be your complex carb. So for people who are trying to stay fit and doing plant-based, this is something that you can eat on to stay fit. All right. So that'll be your complex carb. Man, listen, plant-based eaters, man, y'all can eat too. So if you have something like a oyster mushroom, that's your protein. They have your pinto beans, that's a complex carb. You have your mac and cheese, that's another complex carb right there. And then you have your potato stacks. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure your leg day is the next day. My leg day is Friday, so I'm about to
Same
fill
here.
it up. Oh, I'm gonna tear it up. You did. Well, I forget the name of that cartoon, Baby Ace Kids. Tear it up. You know I'm about to tear it up. You know I'm about to tear it up. For real. In a real way, man. But I already know everybody talking junk. They're about, man, I ain't about to eat no plant-based cuz. I ain't about to do all that. I'm about to eat this food. And listen, man, and I'm not even gonna hate on you, bro. Do what you do. Eat what you eat on Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, the main thing about Thanksgiving is getting up with your family anyway. It's giving thanks, giving back, spending time with your family, and actually really try to spend some time with your family this year. Everybody be on their phone so much, man. Actually, just go in there and talk to
Get away from it.
your cousins. Yeah, get away from it, man, and really try to enjoy just being around each other. Take this time to, since you're off work. I mean, good Lord, enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself with your family, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. What about you, Jabbar? You think you're gonna try something plant-based this Thanksgiving?
Well, okay. Well, we still try to make any being
I can hear it in your voice. You like,
I want to keep it lean as possible. You know, with the veggies more on that end, and with the potato stuff like that. So you know, keep it lean like that, and
in a real way.
That, but gonna hit that gym next day. Definitely legs.
Me too. I'm definitely hitting legs. I'm also gonna do some cardio. Well, I'm doing cardio the day on Thanksgiving, so that's already gonna help me out. And like I said, I'm about to tear it up because I got legs on Friday, and we about to we putting it in the game. Also, I wanted to give a quick tip too. What I also like to do, you guys can actually make a meatloaf, a plant-based meatloaf, Thanksgiving style. Buy some Beyond Meat. And what you do is you thaw it out, pack it up into a nice loaf, and then you can put like mushrooms in it. You can put your peppers in it, your onions, seasonings, all that inside the meatloaf. You dig, and then make your own barbecue sauce and literally just drench it and base it in the barbecue sauce and preheat your oven up to 375 degrees. Throw it in there, man. Good 30 minutes until it's nice and charred. You dig, and you can eat that. You can cut into that meatloaf until it's nice and moisturized. What I would do is take it out for the first 20 minutes and base it some more. You know what I'm saying? And that sauce and put it into the pan. That's a quick meal that you can make on plant-based. That's actually a protein. That's your full protein right there. That's something that I would do. That you can eat on. You dig what I'm saying? So yeah, shout out to the plant-based millers out there. But as a quick topic that was really sidetracked, people were actually talking junk about this. Do y'all know who Ice Spice is? She's a rapper, apparently. You know who Ice Spice is, bro?
Yeah.
Ice Spice. She had lost weight this year. Right? Everybody was claiming that she had a BBL reduction. Have you heard about this?
No.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. People are pretty rude. People were saying that she had a BBL reduction and that she looks terrible. And it's absolutely wild that people say this, because if you guys looked at the BET Awards, now I'm personally, we talked about the BET Awards with Clay.
Yes, we did.
And I wasn't a fan of it. But I will say this. Ice Spice looked healthy. She looked trim. I'll say that. She looked nice and trim. And even though she was showing whatever, and that's another opinion about it. The point is, she was in shape. I mean, the girl was doing like pull-ups and everything. She was literally trying to get in shape for the BET Awards, because people who perform, it takes a lot out of you. If you really think about it, you have to move your body, and having extra weight on you really weighs you down when you're performing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so you start to feel better. So I remember when I did the show last time about the BBL with SZA. And SZA said that she felt so uncomfortable because of all the weight gain that was due to the BBL. And she actually said it herself. She regretted getting the BBL because of all the weight that actually added on top of her. And and here's the thing about it. People were ragging on her, saying that she looked better, bigger. This is the same thing that happened to SZA. The same exact thing. People gave her better attention and people gravitated toward her more with the weight gain. But people don't understand, when you gain the weight, they think, oh, you just got a big butt, but they're not thinking about the organs inside of your body, because sure, you may gain the weight in certain areas, but big dog, weight is weight. Your body's weighing down. This is going to affect your bones. This is going to affect your organs. if you're not working out,
Right.
all of these things play a role.
Yeah.
You don't want to be a slob. You don't want to be unhealthily weight gaining. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And people don't think about that because they just go off of the looks and what they think. This is just other people's thoughts. And so she was unhealthy to appease the masses of people. And that's something I do not agree with. And I think that is a danger to our culture and our thought processes if we play in to
Right.
said yes, because I personally I enjoy looking at Ice Spice in her regular trim weight. She looks normal. I also enjoyed SZA at her normal weight as well. I really did. And to me, that looks fine. But to the world, they almost like they shunned her for it. And this happens way too often, man. And I tell this story
Right.
often, man, but I think it's a good point to bring up. And one of the friends I worked out at the Y with, she had lost, and of course she's a little older, but the point is she used to be overweight and she lost the weight and felt amazing to the point where when Thanksgiving did come, she was happy to show off to her family, like, hey guys, like I'm in shape now. They haven't seen him in a while. Can you believe that they looked at her and said, oh, you look skinny? Mind you, she was actually not skinny. She was in her correct weight for her height. So her BMI was right. She felt good. She was actually lean with muscle. And they really dogged her for that. Her own family dogged her for it. They would appreciate you when you are out of shape. Not even caring about what it is that you feel. You may feel like you are just out of breath and you don't want to live like this anymore. So you want to better yourself, but then to have other people look at you and say, oh, you actually look sick. I like you better when you're unhealthy. That's pretty much what they're saying. They like you better when you're unhealthy. Now think about the logic in that. If they like you better when you're unhealthy, that's an unhealthy logic. Like that's an unhealthy mindset to have to push on to other people. And I think as a culture, that is what happens. And that's what tends to happen when people chase the approval of others when in actuality is a damn shame. Shout out to Charmaine. It's common in Black families. And to be honest with you, Charmaine, this is a problem in the Black community. Even though it happens across all cultures, I agree. It's very prevalent in the Black community, especially. Most of our people are overweight. Most of our women are overweight. And then that number, 80% of that is obese.
Exactly.
It's insane. It's insane. Why would we shame our girls into being in the healthy weight for them to be bigger and out of shape and overweight and possibly put you at risk for cardiovascular disease? As a culture, we promote bad health habits. Hence, all this extra grease, all this extra fat on Thanksgiving. And then we promote unhealthy culture, which is pushing unhealthy looks on our women, is out of this world. And people wonder why the outside of the country and even in the country from an outside generation looking at us to say, I see why people act the way they do. And then people get mad. We can't get mad until we change ourselves. Once we are bettering ourselves, that's when people have a different interpretation, and then we have a different mindset, and then the culture changes. When the culture changes, then we can reign supreme once again. And I think, well, I ain't gonna say I think, I'm pretty sure this is what Malcolm X was actually fighting for our people to have a better culture, for us to make sure that we reign supreme. And I'm gonna speak to everybody though, because I think this is actually an American Western thing. I don't think it's just Black. I think it's a Western thing across the board. We all should be in a healthy weight. None of us should be shaming anybody for being in shape.
That's right.
We need to know what actually skinny sick looks like. Skinny sick is anorexia. That's a dysmorphia. Well, not dysmorphia. That's a weight issue. That's a sickly issue. That's a mentality, psychological issue. And we don't talk about that enough. Here's what someone in shape looks like. Let me show you guys what Ice Spice looked like when they was talking junk. I mean, talking straight cash about this lady. This is someone who's in shape. This is what they look like. Look, you can see her collarbones and you can see her stomach line. You can see her waist. And there's no real flab at all. See that right there? That's what you would call a regular size black woman.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we downing a woman that looks like this to say she looks sick? That's a sick mindset to have, to call a lady like this. Now, I'm not going to prove what she's wearing. I'm not concentrating on that. I'm concentrating on the figure here. The figure here shows that this person clearly worked out. And quite frankly, she did. She worked out really hard to look like this. And for the world to shame this woman for looking like this, I just can't agree. I cannot agree. And I think this is a problem and I agree with you, Charmaine. It is a problem in the black culture. I think it's a Western problem as well. But I'm speaking to the black culture too, because I think it's worse in our community because most of our people are overweight. And I think it comes from the culture.
Yeah.
We promote an overweight look. We promote a big bottom, an overly sized big bottom, which promotes an unhealthy weight gain. It's absolutely absurd. And that's why I want to make sure that we know what an actual healthy body looks like versus an unhealthy body looks like.
See what that balance what really is. Yeah.
I'm for real, man. Let me show you what she looked like before. Hold on. This is before the weight loss. Now, granted, does her butt look bigger? Yes. But look at them arms. Look at the fat around the underarm part.
Yep.
She even felt unhealthier. SZA said the same thing when she gained her weight. But we look at that and say, oh, she ain't. No, you don't know because you don't know what she's feeling on the inside. Just because you can't judge a book by its cover. You just can't. Well, in our case, since we work out, we technically can. We know what an overweight looks like. Let's be clear. We know this. And we can base it off of your weight based on your height. So you want to make sure you're in shape. And so they would rather promote this over someone like this. And what I'm saying is this girl looks like she's not that tall. She looks like she's every bit of maybe 5'5", 5'6". She could be shorter. I don't know. Matter of fact, I can look it up right now. Ice Spice height. The girl 5'3". She don't need to weigh that much. She'll 125 will look perfect on her.
Yeah.
But our culture will be like, oh, 125, that's skinny. That's a goddamn shame. We should not be thinking like that because that's not skinny.
No.
And I guarantee if you ask her how she feeling, she'll tell you she feel great. She'll tell you she feel great.
Would be.
Say again?
Yeah, she would be. I mean, and how she feeling, moving, of course.
Yep. She would, bro. And so I just want to be sure that I'm clear about this. Thanksgiving, don't be picking out to be looking like an unhealthy person. Eat and fuel your body for performance. Ice Spice worked out to get the body she's looking for, and she got it, and she felt great, and she performed amazingly at the BET Awards flawlessly. Versus if she had kept that weight on, she probably wouldn't have been moving that much.
No.
She wouldn't have been moving that much because she'd been too tired. She'd been way too tired. And that goes for everybody. Y'all may not necessarily perform at the BET Awards, but I guarantee y'all can carry that weight up and down them stairs. Y'all be out of breath.
Yep.
How y'all in y'all 20s and 30s out of breath because you're over damn weight? All because you want to have the approval of everybody else thinking that you don't look sick. No, you sick because you are overweight and you're not feeling good. That's a problem.
Right.
That's still sick. So if you want your balance, make sure you're in a balanced weight. Now, if you're looking for aesthetics, like you want a curvy look, you need to eat and lift weights. strength train, do your cardio so you can trim the fat, but gain the muscle, and gaining the muscle also trims the fat too. Make sure you're walking because that also helps you trim the fat. That's going to help you have that nice curvy look. I like a fit body.
Mm-hmm.
I love a fit body because you can do more with that. You can have a nice hourglass look and go out there and run a sprint like a track star. You dig what I'm saying?
Yep.
Shout out to Shakari Richardson. You dig what I'm saying? And I'm
Yeah.
telling y'all this because it's a real thing. And I think that people need to look at fitness to perform better, but in an everyday life situation. Most of us are working a 9 to 5. So you're sitting down most of the time, and that's going to do more harm than good. So if you're going to sit down more, you need to work out more.
Yeah.
Rest well, eat well, but work out hard so you can play well for times like this. And Thanksgiving, it ain't going to hurt you that bad, big dog.
It won't.
It won't. And so that's what we're here to do. We want to make sure we're promoting the right thing. And our culture needs to change. That Ice Spice on the stage is the figure that you probably should look for because that's what we like for long term. And I'm going to speak from a male's perspective. I know, Jabbar, you can probably agree to me. We want the chick that's fit because we know that after she have kids, of course, she's going to gain the weight, but you're more apt to snap back real fast.
Yeah.
When you fit. I remember I was working out in South Charlotte, and I remember there was a CrossFit trainer girl. I forget her name, but shout out to her. If she's watching this show, you know you are. This girl was pregnant. She was 6 or 7 months pregnant at the time. This Jabari, this girl was outside working out with us. 7 months pregnant. Now we doing CrossFit now. You know CrossFit is.
Yeah.
You out there doing bear crawls. You doing broad jumps, frog jumps, lunges.
Well, a lot of barbell complexes. A lot of that.
Bro, she out there 7 months pregnant, getting it, keeping up. And guess this is the best part. This girl had a 6-pack over her pregnant belly. I put that on everything. I cannot make this up. I seen it for myself. The girl had a 6-pack over her pregnant belly. Insane. So you already know when she had that baby, nothing.
Yeah.
Like she never even had a kid. So shout out to all my fit mamas out there. You dig what I'm saying? We promote y'all. We love y'all.
Shout out to you.
Yeah. So we want to make sure we're promoting fit bodies. You did. And I'm sure Jabari can probably agree to that, but you know.
Oh yeah, I co-sign that. Yeah.
Big time.
Fit and shapely and strengthened in all the right places and also holistically healthy.
Yep. Man, look, man, we're gonna get up out of here, man. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Y'all have a happy Thanksgiving. I'm gonna spend some time with my family. I'm gonna eat well. I'm gonna just have a good time. I'm gonna enjoy my day off. I'm ready for working out too, though. I'm ready to work out so I can eat.
Yeah.
I'm doing it, man. I'm doing it, man. What you got going on tomorrow, bro?
There ain't much. Shoot, I gotta drive a little way.
You driving a couple hours, ain't you?
Huh?
You driving a couple hours, right? From Charleston?
No, it's just an hour. It's just an hour away. So
okay.
But
right.
But I might do a little something in the morning, just a little bit. Something at home, just a little something at home, and then that. But definitely hitting workouts tomorrow.
That's a fact, man. Shout out to Ernest, man. He says if I go to the gym this Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, I'm doing full body, but I'm gonna start with 30 minutes of cardio. Yeah. My dog. My dog. You got that right. Absolutely, bro.
Yeah.
But for tomorrow, I'm gonna go for a walk before the feast, and the day after the feast, I'm either going for a walk or hitting the gym. Listen, bro, I say do both.
Yeah, there it is.
I say do both. In a real way, man. So, man, listen, man, we're going to get up out of here, man. Listen, I appreciate Ernest, the co-host of the show, man. Jabari, my dog, always welcome, man. Shout out to our
Always.
fit in the building, man. She giving her game, man, and putting on for the ladies out here, man. The lady risers is real out here. Shout out to Charmaine, man, giving the game. You feel me? So shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to Brittany for the coach of the show. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to Kent. Shout out to the Rise, man. Shout out to everybody who's tuning in, man. Just it's all love, man. Shout out to Tay. Shout out to everybody else, man. Shout out to Chanel, man, and everybody else that's tuning in at the show, man. We gonna get up out of here. When we're faced with an obstacle, you already know what we do. We rise.
Rise and rise.
Rise, baby. Peace.
Take care.
Peace.